There with Jaron Jackson. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. A nice shot by George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. MP high post. Working on George. MP no good. Here's Bailey. Defended by Sexton. And Bailey gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got his second basket of the night. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
So Stan, here we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Kessler finds George. Now Bailey. Defended by Sexton. And the basket by Bailey.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Pass to Buzelis. Over Jackson. And the Bulls with another miss. Jazz leading by 6. Now here's George. The shake. He lays it in. George has got 6.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So for Chicago right now, they've got MP. Smith is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. Then it's Williams. And it's Jones in at the point guard. And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Bailey. In the corner, George with it. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Yabusele.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
MP passes to Yabusele. Jones looking for an opening with the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
Jones.
8 points for him.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
To the middle, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Man, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
And the basket by Jones.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Jones against George. Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Simons, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Bailey passes to Filipowski. Now Bailey for 3. Drills it from outside. Bailey's got 13 points.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Outside, Simons. And the shot goes in. Simons has got his first points of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so it's Utah, holding a big 18-point lead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It has been a clinic out there by Ace Bailey.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Bailey in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back over to you, Kevin.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Okoro. 2 points. That one goes. Here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player.
Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got MP. Abusele out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Miller in at the small forward. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Few guys are faster up the floor than Sexton. He is tough to keep up with.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. For GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are